Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. But something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A first down throw for Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Pistol now for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. 3rd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Dak facing 3rd and long. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Again, Prescott to the air. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver, but then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he will get into the end zone. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're on time. this away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On 2nd down, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First time to land in this one, and it's a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Rolling right. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And he will score again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allows the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
Hurts to the end on 1st down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
36 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. A pass caught by Saquon. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
That's good.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now, Hurts. Moving to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
63. Target swarm. Hey, 73.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Fourth down, here's Hurts. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Here is Shipley on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Hurts to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Great, set. And let's go. Hey, Silver. Hey.
On first down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Deron Black.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Now he's loose again. George Pickens. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
Eagles 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look. as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Inside the 25. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 18. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Dallas Goddard, touchdown, Eagles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the 3rd quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Jamon Clark on the stop. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Hurts, and that is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions, the only burst is in the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here with Saquon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's good for an Eagles. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
73.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off.
Miami.
After this, here is first and goal. Here's Barkley, and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Williams. And it'll be brought down at the... Your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards? They'll come up now for second down. Here's Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Prescott now. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he's going to give a sure field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, second and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down. To the air again. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
63. Great. And anyway,
Now Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
easy, 63. And anyway,
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Forced to his right. Going up top. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he'll be taken down. And that means we are going to overtime.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll be forced outright. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. On the run to the right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Back to throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. They took a chance on this opening drive of OT. And now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
No touch that. Trimmer. No touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
180.
Dotson, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And the ball out of the reach catch of the receiver falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
On third down, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of 14
Here's
yards.
first and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Now it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one to win it in overtime. And he has missed this one. No good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a slow walk back onto that field.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Out to his right. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Flush to his right. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good.
Makes the score.
He got it. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night.